That's very nice. If recording is in progress, I wish I could. I get land environment. This is about facts and studies. Land and employment. The students' learning outcome of this economic task. The location of Pakistan. Pakistan is situated in the continent of Asia. It is an important country of South Asia. The total area of Pakistan is 796,096 square kilometers, which is 0.67% of the total area of the world. About 58% of the total land of Pakistan consists of mountains and plateaus, while about 42% area is covered by plains and deserts. Pakistan is a vast and spacious country, stretching from coast of the Arabian Sea and the Indus River Delta to the Lofty Mountain ranges in the north. The southeastern region of Pakistan is covered by the river plains, while the western and central region consists of several mountain ranges. That is why there is significant seasonal difference in Pakistan climate. Pakistan is a fortunate country in the sense that Almighty Allah has blessed it with the conducive environment. The physical environment impinges deeply on the economical, social, cultural, and other activities of the people or a country. The physical environment refers to location, to live, features, and climate. Geographically, Pakistan is located between 24 to 37 degrees north latitude and 61 to 77 degrees east longitude. Pakistan has China in the north, Afghanistan and Iran in the west, India in the east, and Arabian Sea in the south. Importance of location. Pakistan has a special significance in the world due to its location because Pakistan is an important means of communication between East and West. Pakistan has China in its north, which is emerging as a major economic power on the world map. It has stood by Pakistan through thick and thin. Pakistan is proud of China's friendship. China is working on several developmental projects. In Pakistan, including the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor (CPEC). These projects are further strengthening the industrial, economic, and social relationships between the two countries, and new doors are opening up for the development and prosperity of this region. Pakistan has the Central Asian Islamic countries Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, and Kyrgyzstan in the northwest. These countries are landlocked and rich in natural resources. Pakistan has religious, cultural, and economic relations with these Islamic countries. Pakistan is the only country that provides the nearest sea route and transport facilities to Central Asian republics. Pakistan has Afghanistan and Iran in the west. The borderline with Afghanistan is called the Durand Line. Pakistan has brotherly relations with these countries as well. Pakistan has India in the east. There are tensions between Pakistan and India on Jammu and Kashmir and some other issues But after the settlement of these issues, there are bright prospects of cooperation between them. Pakistan has the Arabian Sea in the south, which is a part of the Indian Ocean. Trade between the east and west mostly and through the Indian is mostly through the Indian Ocean. Therefore, being on an important trade route, Pakistan has a great significance. Pakistan is connected to the Muslim countries bordering the Persian Gulf via the Arabian Sea. All these Gulf countries are rich in oil. Due to the Persian Gulf, the Indian Ocean has always been the focus of attention among the major powers. Karachi, Bin Qasim, and Gwadar are the main seaports of Pakistan. In addition, Pakistan has cordial relations with many countries through the Indian Ocean. These include Southeast Asian Muslim countries, Indonesia, Malaysia, Brunei Darussalam, and South Asian Muslim countries, Bangladesh, Maldives, and Sri Lanka. Physical features of Pakistan. In terms of physical features, Pakistan is divided into three major areas. Number one, mountain ranges. Number two, plain areas. And number three, plateaus. Mountain ranges, the part of the earth that is higher than the surface of the earth, has sloping sides around it with rocky and uneven surface is called a mountain. Pakistan has world's highest mountain ranges. Their division is as under. Number one, northern mountain ranges, and northwestern mountain ranges, and western mountain ranges. Northern mountain ranges, the Himalayas and the Karakoram mountains are located in these mountain ranges. Karakoram range, this mountain range is located in the north of Pakistan. The world's second highest mountain, the K2, is located in the same mountain range, that is 8,611 meters. Above sea level, the range above sea level, sorry, it's like 8,611 meters above sea level. The average height of the Karakoram range is 7,000 meters. The rugged peaks of this range remain covered with snow all the year round. The world's highest passes, such as Punjab and Shandu, are situated in this mountain range. Punjab and Gilgit, etc., are beautiful valleys. With the onset of the summer season, life returns with full swing in these valleys. This mountain range lies between Pakistan and China. The construction of Karakoram Highway or the Silk Road has greatly benefited both the countries in trade and tourism. Punjab Pass, which connects Pakistan with China. Himalayan range. The Great Himalayan mountain range that is located south of Karakoram lies in the north of South Asia, stretching from west to southeast with a considerable east-west spread. The western part of this range is located in Pakistan. Its average height is 1,000 meters to 6,500 meters. which includes the hills of the Sivalik, the Lesser Himalayan mountain, and the Great Himalayan mountain. The highest peak of the range is Nanga Parbat, which is 8,126 meters above sea level. The world's most beautiful valleys are located in these ranges, which include the important valley of Kashmir. The height of Himalayan mountain range increases from south to north. These mountains are rich in natural resources and vegetation, especially the evergreen conifer forests. Do you know Mount Everest is the highest mountain peak in the world? Its height is 8,848 meters, so it is located in Nepal. Northwestern mountain range, Hindu Kush Range. The Hindu Kush Range is located in the northwestern part of Pakistan, stretching from north to south. This mountain extends from Pamir Plateau to River Kabul. This mountain range is mostly located in Afghanistan. Kashmir is the highest peak of Hindu Kush, which is about 7,690 meters high. The valleys of Chitral, Swat, and Di are located in this mountain range. Western mountain ranges. Kohispat. Kohispat lies to the south of the Kabul and is spread in east-west direction. The average height of this mountain range is 3,600 meters. Khyber Pass lies to the north of Kohispat. Khyber Pass is a historical pass, historical passage between Pakistan and Afghanistan, which is about 53 kilometers long. River Kuram flows in the south of the Kohispat. Waziristan Hills. Kohat and Waziristan Hills are located in the south of Kohispat. These are different hill ranges. The Kuram, Tochi, and Gomer are important passes of these hills. These ranges located between River Kuram and Gomer stretch from the north to south river. Tochi is another important river of these hill ranges. The valleys of these rivers are important passes for development of trade and cultural ties between Pakistan and Afghanistan. In the south of Waziristan Hills lies Toba Kakar Range near Afghanistan border. Kohir Suleiman. Kohir Suleiman extends from north to south in the south of Waziristan Hills. This mountain is situated in the middle of Pakistan. The highest peak of this range is Takht-e Suleiman, which is 3,243 meters above sea level. River Bolan is an important river of this range. In the south of Kohit Suleiman range, there are Bukti and Mari hills. The Bolan Pass is located in the same mountain range. Kirthar Hills. Kirthar Hills are situated in the west of River Indus along the borders of province of Sindh and Balochistan. These hills extend from north to south. The maximum height of the Kirthar Hills is 2,150 meters. The rivers Hub and Layari flow from Kirthar Hills towards the Arabian Sea. South Range. The South Range lies in the south of Putra Plateau. River Jhelum flows in the east of Salt Range. The average height of the Salt Range is 700 meters, but at Skesser, its height is 1500 meters. The River Swan is famous affluent of this area. Plain areas. The plain of River Indus is composed of the soil brought by the River Indus and its tributaries Jhelum, Chenab, River Ravi, and Sutlej. In Pakistan, the plain area of the Punjab province is called Upper Indus Plain. It is named Punjab because five rivers, namely Indus, Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, and Sutlej, irrigate it. River Indus is the most important and the longest river of Pakistan. Upper Indus Plain is almost level and is made up of soil deposited by the rivers. Therefore, the soil is very fertile. The shortage of rainfall is met with artificial sources of irrigation like tube wells and canal water. Immediate and essential irrigation produces better crops. Do you know about 80% of the world's population is found in the plains? The lower Indus plain is a level plain with a gentle slope. It is irrigated by the river Indus alone. The lower Indus plain is very important for agriculture. The Thar Desert lies in the southeast of this plain. The delta region of river Indus starts from Tata and is divided into many branches or distributaries that fall into the Arabian Sea. The plain areas also include coastal plains and deserts. Coastal plains. Pakistan coast is about 1,050 kilometers long. The coastal belt starts in the east from the border of Sindh province with India and extends along the coast into the border of Iran in the west. Coastal plain has a small and big seaports, out of which Karachi is the most important seaport. Other important ports are Bil Qasim, Pasni, and Gwadar. Fishing industry is progressing in these areas. So this coastal plain is the center of important economic activities. Deserts. The southeastern part of Pakistan has desert-like characteristics. It is spread over a large area, which includes the districts of Bahawalpur, Sakkar, Mukran Coastal Highway, Desert, Khairpur, Sangar, Mirpur Khas, and Tharparkar. Sangar, Mirpur Khas, and Tharparkar. This desert is called Cholistan or Rohi in Bahawalpur and Thar in Sindh. Due to scarce rainfall, desert plants are found in this area. Most of the area is unpopulated. Thal. Thal is the second desert of Pakistan. This desert lies between River Jhelum and River Indus. It is mostly unpopulated. The third desert of Pakistan is situated in the northwest of Balochistan province, which is called the Desert of Faran. Some part of Chagi is also included in it. Plateau. Do you know Pamir Plateau is the highest plateau in the world, which is also called the roof of the world. The plateau has an ups and downs characters. There are mountain ranges, plains, and river valleys on a plateau. Potwa Plateau. Potwa Plateau has Kalachitta and Mangla Hills in the north, Salt Range in the south, River Jhelum in the east, and River Indus in the west. This plateau is 300 to 600 meters high. River Swan is an important affluent of this plateau with a beautiful valley called Valley of Swan. The surface of Potwa is badly cracked. Potwa Plateau. Balochistan Plateau. Balochistan Plateau lies in the west of Suleiman and Kirthar range. Its maximum height is 900 meters. Balochistan Plateau is an arid region having very low rainfall. Therefore, this region has desert characteristics. In the north of this plateau, the mountain ranges of Toba Kakar and Chagi are situated. In the western part of Balochistan, there are salt lakes. Among, among them, the famous is Humane, Hamune Muskal. The important rivers of this plateau are Gumar, Zob, and Hingol. Climate of Pakistan. The long-term study of weather conditions of any country or area is called climate. The weather conditions include temperature, air pressure, rain and humidity, etc. Pakistan is divided into following climatic regions: subtropical, continental highland, subtropical continental plateau, subtropical continental lowlands, tropical coastlands. Subtropical continental highland. This climate region includes Pakistan's northern mountain ranges, outer and central Himalayas, northwestern mountain ranges, Chitral, Swat, and Tir, etc., western mountain range, Waziristan, Zod, and Boralai, and the mountain ranges of Balochistan, Quetta, Sarawak, Central Makran, and Jaliban. Here, the winter is extremely cold and normally there is snowfall. Summer season is quite cool, while in spring season there is rainfall. In some areas of this region, such as Outer Himalayas, Mari and Hazara districts, rainfall continues almost throughout. Rainfall continues almost throughout the year, but mostly the rain falls at the end of the summer season. Subtropical continental plateau. This climatic region includes most Balochistan. Hot and dusty winds continuously blow there from May to the mid-September. Sibbi and Jacobabad are located in this very region. There is some rainfall during the months of January and February. Extreme hot weather, dry and dusty winds are important characteristics of this region. Subtropical continental lowland. The climatic region includes the upper Indus Plain, Punjab province, and the lower Indus Plain, Sindh province. Summer is very hot in this region, and towards the end of the summer, northern Punjab receives more rainfall due to monsoon winds, while plain areas receive less rainfall. Winter rainfall pattern is also the same. Thal and Southeast Desert are the driest area that receive very little rainfall. Peshawar Plain experiences thunderstorms, rain, and dust storms. During summer, dust storms are very common in Peshawar. Tropical coastland. The climatic region includes the coastal areas of Sindh and Balochistan provinces. The difference between maximum and minimum range of temperature is small. There is flow of sea breeze throughout the summer. The humidity is high and annual average temperature is 32 degrees Celsius. May and June are the hottest months. The plain of Las Vegas receives rainfall both in summer and winter seasons. Impacts of climate on human life. Climate affects the human life considerably. It affects all the human activities of a place or an area. The economic, social, cultural, and political activities of the people of any country depend on a great extent on climate. The dress, living, food, etc. of the people of cold areas are different from the people of hot areas. Similarly, all other activities of trade and commerce also differ. The northern and northwestern areas of Pakistan are surrounded by mountain ranges. These areas are thousands of meters high above sea level. The temperature decreases with increase in height. The temperature of the hilly areas in winter is extremely low and falls below freezing point 0 degrees Celsius, and mostly there is snowfall. The activities of all the people living here are almost limited in winter. People store food and other necessary items to meet the needs of the winter season. Home crafts are very important in people's activities. Some people shift their cattle, sheep, goats, etc. from highlands to the lowland areas because all the grazing fields get covered with snow. These areas become green in the summer season. The drains and rivulets start flowing when snow melts, and the people of these areas go back into their lands with their belongings and livestock. During summer, farming is an important occupation of the people of these areas. Different types of rivers fruits grow in this area. Therefore, the economic and commercial activities start again. Hilly areas are relatively less populated. Mineral resources are also found in these areas. The people of these areas are hardworking and energetic. The climate is relatively good, so tourism has progressed a lot. The climate of plains of Pakistan is extreme. That is, summer is very hot and winter is very cold. This climate is unique, is quite suitable for different kinds of crops, vegetables, and fruits. As the plain areas are made of soil brought from the rivers, therefore they are very fertile. Agriculture and the related industries are the major source of income of the people of these areas. The economic condition of the people is relatively better. Climate has a deep impact on the living, food, and dress of the people. The deficiency of rainfall is made up by irrigation system in plain areas. These areas are densely populated. Pakistan has maximum population in these areas. The means of transportation and communication are relatively better, and the people have all the facilities of life. The climate of desert areas of Pakistan is very hot and dry. there is considerable difference of temperature between day and night. During the day, blue, hot wind and dust storm blow in summer. The south of Pakistan, the south of Punjab, and north and south of Sindh province have desert-like characteristics. The life of the people of these areas is very hard. There is less rainfall, therefore drinking water is brought from distant places. Life is somewhat comfortable in areas where there is availability of canal water. Rearing of sheep and goats is the major source of earning for the people of these areas. In Pakistan, the climate of Balochistan Plateau is the hottest in summer and the coldest in winter. Snow falls at some high altitude areas during winter. This is the driest region of Pakistan. The winter snow is an important source of water. During summer, the depressions and small rivulets get filled with water. Therefore, there are lakes and seasonal streams in this area. In hilly areas, the rainwater is stored and transported from one place to another through underground channels called khares. As the climate of Balochistan is generally hot, therefore, these underground channels or drains are very important and save water from evaporation. Resultantly, farming has started in this area. Here, the income of the people mostly depends on rearing of cattle and herds. This area is rich in food production, and mineral resources. People's livelihood depends on the availability of local resources. Major glaciers and rivers of Pakistan. Glacier. A glacier a large mass of frozen ice in mountain valleys that moves down the slope is called glacier. Glacier form in areas of high altitude due to low temperatures and snowfall. When the ice remains frozen continuously, ice at the bottom hardens and begins to slide towards the lower elevations. Resultantly, the glacier moves. Pakistan is located in the subtropical climatic zone, which does not usually get much cold and rain. But in northern and northeastern areas of Pakistan, with the highest mountains of the world, like Himalayas, Karakoram, and Hindu Kush, remain covered with snow the whole year. There are some of the largest glaciers of the world in these mountain ranges, including major glaciers like Siachen, Baltoro, Biafo, Batura, and Hispa glaciers, etc. Siachen Glacier. The, the word Siachen is taken from the Baltic language, which means wild rose. This plant grows in a large number on this glacier. So people of Baltistan call it Siachen. Its length is 70 kilometer. It is located in Karakoram Range. Baltoro Glacier. Baltoro Glacier is located in Baltistan. Its length is 62 kilometers. The famous K2 peak is also located in the same glacier. The Broad River also originates from the same glacier and falls into River Indus. This glacier can be accessed from Sakartu city. Bathora Glacier. Bathora Glacier is 54 kilometers long. It is located in Gojal Valley in Gilgit-Baltistan. Biafo Glacier. Biafo Glacier is located in the mountains of Karakoram Range. Its length is 63 kilometers and is connected with Hisper Glacier, which is located in Hunza Valley. Hisper Glacier. Hisper Glacier is located in Baltistan area of northern Pakistan. This glacier is 49 kilometers long. The river Hisper originates from the same glacier. Importance of glacier. The mountains of Karakoram Range located in Pakistan are one of the most glaciated areas in the world. The fresh water of these glaciers flows into rivers in the form of springs and trains. The rivers which flow in Pakistan originate from these glaciers. In addition, several freshwater lakes have been formed in these mountain ranges due to the degradation and melting of glaciers, which meet the local needs of water. Out of these, Saifulmuluk, Satapara, and Shandur are the important lakes. These lakes have greatly enhanced the beauty of this area, which makes this area attractive for tourism. In addition, these lakes also support aquatic life in this area. The rivers of Pakistan. The system of rivers in Pakistan is based on the eastern and western tributaries of River Indus, which consist of the rivers of Punjab, Gilgit-Baltistan, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Sindh, Balochistan, and Azad Jammu and Kashmir. These rivers irrigate the land of our country. River Indus and its tributaries. River Indus is the largest river of Pakistan that irrigates a large area of the Punjab as well. This river originates from Tibet, China, and flows through Gilgit-Baltistan and enters Punjab at Attock. Thereafter, it flows from north to south and enters Sindh. There, after it flows from north to south and enters Sindh. The rest of rivers of the Punjab join River Indus at Mithankot. From here, River Indus flows into the south through the province of Sindh and falls into the Arabian Sea. Many tributaries of the River Indus join from the right and left. The rivers that join River Indus from the left are called the eastern tributaries because they mostly come from east. Eastern tributaries of River Indus. River Ravi, do you know? As per the Indus Water Treaty of 1960, three rivers, Indus, Chenab, and Jhelum, were given to Pakistan, while Ravi, Sutlej, and Beas were given to India. River Ravi. River Ravi originates from the mountains of Kashmir. This river flows through Indian territory and enters Pakistan near Lahore. Lahore, the capital of the Punjab, is situated on the bank of River Ravi. River Sutlej. River Sutlej originates from the Himalayas and flowing through Indian territory, enters Punjab from Punjab province near Sulemanki, then flowing through the eastern areas of Punjab, joins other rivers of Punjab. River Chenab, do you know this information? The area between rivers is called Doaba. And there are several doabs in Pakistan. Bari Doab has a river Ravi on one side and a river Bias on the other. The area between a river Ravi and a river Chenab is called Rachna Doab. The area between a river Chenab and river Jhelum is called the Chaj Doab, while the area between river Indus and a river Jhelum is called Sindh Sagar Doab. River Chenab. River Chenab originates from the Himalayan mountains and enters Punjab province at Marala. River Chenab joins the river Jhelum at Tarimo. River Jhelum. River Jhelum flows out of Kashmir Valley and enters Punjab province near Mangla. Western tributaries of River Indus. The rivers flowing from north and west and falling into River Indus are called its western tributaries. River Shyok, River Shigar, and River Gilgit emanate from the north mountainous ranges regions and fall into River Indus. River Kabul falls into the River Indus at Attock. River Kabul is a large area that originates from Afghanistan and flows towards the east to enter Pakistan. Its major tributaries are River Panjgur, River Swat, and River Kunar. River Kuram, River Tochi, and River Gumar also flow from west and fall into River Indus. River Zog flows through Zog and Loralai areas of Balochistan and joins Gumar, which is tributary of River Indus. River Zog is the only river that flows from south to north. The rivers of Balochistan falling into Arabian Sea. The rivers of Balochistan, namely Dasht, Angul, Borali, and the river Hub, flowing from north to south, fall into the Arabian Sea. The largest lake Balochistan is Hamune Mushkil. Canals of Pakistan. At the beginning of the 19th century, the British government constructed modern canal system in the subcontinent, which is the largest canal system in the world. Under this system, large dams and headworks have been constructed at different places on the five rivers from which canals have been taken out. There are four types of canals in Pakistan. Do you know Pakistan's canal system is the largest in the world? Flood canals. And these are the canals in which the water enters through flood or when the water level is in the rivers is high. These canals do not have headworks in the rainy season. The canals start flowing automatically as the rivers rise. The flood canals are mostly found in the districts of Rajanpur, Dera Ghazi Khan, and Muzaffargarh. Perennial canals. These can also have been taken out by constructing dams on the rivers and flow throughout the year. The river water can be diverted by the headworks and discharged into the canals as per requirement. These canals are connected to dams, barrages, or headworks and provide water for irrigation over the year. Non-perennial canals. These canals run in a rainy season when water is sufficient in the rivers. They provide water for the kharif crop. Like the perennial canals, non-perennial canals also have headworks through which water can be diverted. These canals do not provide water for Rabi crop due to shortage of water in the rivers. These canals are also called half-yearly canals, 6 monthly canals. Link canals. Two rivers of Punjab province, that is River Sutlej and River Ravi, pass through Indian territory before entering Pakistan. India has drawn canals from these rivers, resulting in water shortage in these rivers. Pakistan has met this water shortage through link canals. These canals have been taken out from the Indus, River Jhelum, and River Chenab. River Chenab with the white water, the River Ravi, and River Sutlej. Forests. Due to variation in climatic conditions, Pakistan has the following types of forests. Number one, the northern and northeastern parts of Pakistan receive more rain as compared to the other areas of the country. These include Murree, Abbottabad, Mansehra, Chitral, Sawab, and Deer. These areas have evergreen forests consisting of deodar, firs, blue pine, spruce, chilgoza trees, oak, chestnut, and walnut trees. These trees produce high quality timber and fruits. Do you know the largest dense forests of the world are called roof gardens found near equator? In the foothill areas of districts of Peshawar, Mardan, Pahad, Attak, Rawalpindi, Jhelum, and Gujarat, the forests consist of Lai, cow, jand, acacia, wild olive, blackberry trees, etc. Quetta and Kalat divisions of Balochistan have mostly thorny bushes, mazu, chalgoza, and poplar trees. In plain areas, some forests are found in the river valley, having shishan, poplar, mulberry, tumber, jamun, darek, and eucalyptus trees. These areas include Changamanga, Chichavasni, Karneval, Toba Singh, Gurewala, Chorkot, Bahawalpur, Sansa, Sakkar, Kotri, and Guddu. Importance of forests. The northern mountainous areas of Pakistan receive more rain and water flowing from the hilly slopes drops into rivers. The forests on the slopes of hills regulate the flow of water, which not only stops soil erosion but also slows down the speed of water. In Pakistan, energy resources are limited, therefore, the forest would meet the deficiency of coal, This wood is used as firewood or for generating power. Forest wood is used for making furniture or other items. Therefore, forests are important for a country's trade. Forests make the climate of an area pleasant. They lower the temperature and reduce the intensity of heat. Forests are helpful in reducing environmental pollution, especially smog. Forests are instrumental in causing rainfall to a great extent because their presence increases the amount of water vapors in the air, which causes rain. The roots of the trees keep the soil intact and stop the soil erosion. Thus, soil fertility remains unaffected. In the absence of forests, the rivers carry huge amount of sand and silt that can fill the dams and artificial lakes and destroy hydroelectric power projects. Trees are very useful in waterlogging and salinity affected areas as they absorb water from the soil and lower water level of underground reserves. Forest herbs are used for the preparation of medicines. Forests promote tourism. There are many places in the northern and northwestern mountainous areas of Pakistan which are recreational resorts because of forests. Forests are very important for the wildlife, animals, and birds. Forests provide us various fruits and fodder for animals. Forests have an important role in the economy of Pakistan as millions of people depend on forests to earn their livelihood. Forests support resins and silk industry and also provide mushroom, honey, and wax. Forests provide raw material for pulp and paper industry. The government of Pakistan has taken various steps to increase the forests. The Forest Department is active in this respect. Nurseries have been established in almost all the big cities where plants are available at nominal rates. Wildlife in Pakistan. The presence of wildlife in any country is very helpful in maintaining the natural balance. Numerous animals are found in the forests of Pakistan. However, the animals found in the mountainous and desert areas of Pakistan are worth mentioning. Monkeys, wildcats, and bears are found in a large number in the northern areas and in high hills of Pakistan. In South Punjab, blue cows, wildcats, jackals, partridges, snakes, peacocks, and chinkara deer are noteworthy. Red foxes, black deer, leopards, partridges, and chakors are found in low sloping mountains. Forests are in abundance in Potro Plateau, Salt Range, and Kalachita Mountain. A large number of wild animals are found in these forests, including the gharials, chinkara deer, partridges, peacocks, chakors, and regional birds. Chakor is the national bird of Pakistan, while markhor is the national animal of Pakistan. Deer, blue cows, desert foxes, jackals, cats, black and gray partridges, cobras, snakes, and ostriches are also found in the desert areas of Thal and Kurdistan. Among hunting birds, falcon, kestrel, hawk, and vultures are commonly found in Pakistan. Other than these birds, many seasonal birds migrate from Siberia and other cold areas of the lakes of Pakistan every year. When the winter is over, these birds return to their original areas. Although forests, um, along with forests, the animals found in them are also important because they balance our environment, so we must protect them as well. Do you know endangered animals are the animals that are nearing extinction, such as polar bears, Indus dolphin, black deer, etc. Natural regions of Pakistan. The vast area of Pakistan is not uniform. Each region is different in terms of climate, vegetation, people's living conditions, and surface conditions. It can therefore be divided into different natural regions on the basis of uniformity of topography. The natural region refers to a region in which weather, vegetation, population, and the living conditions of the people are the same. Or the natural region means the areas of the land in which the elevation of the surface, depth, temperature, rainfall, vegetation, livestock, and human activities are almost the same. Pakistan can be divided into five regions by natural topography. Number one, plains region. Number two, desert region. Number three, coastal region. Number four, arid and semi-arid mountain region. Number five, humid and subhumid mountain region. The details of these regions are as under. Plain regions. Areas. Plain region of Pakistan consists of Upper Indus Plain in the province of Punjab, Lower Indus Plain in the province of Sindh, and plain areas of Peshawar and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Climate. The climate of Pakistan region is very dry. The summer season is very hot and the winter season is cold. The average summer temperature is 40 degrees Celsius, while the average winter temperature is 10 degrees Celsius. Rainfall in the area is mainly due to monsoon rains during the rainy season. The average annual rainfall in the region is 38 to 50 centimeters. Vegetation. Plain region receives more rainfall, so there are more forests. Thorny forests are commonly found here. Economic conditions. Plain region is composed of highly fertile soil brought by the rivers. In addition, the canal irrigation system is also excellent. So this region is famous for its agricultural production all over the world. The major crops of this region include rice, wheat, sugarcane, and cotton. This region is playing an important role in the industrial development of the country. Most of the industries of the country are located in this region. Important industries include textile, electronics, electrical equipments, sports equipment, sugar industry, leather industry, and cutlery industries. Industrial cities include Lahore, Faisalabad, Gujranwala, Peshawar, Gujarat, Multan, Kasur, Sialkot. Nawab Shah, Mardan, Nashera, and Sakkar. From Sakkar province. In this region, the main areas of Sindh province are Thatta, Badin, and Karachi, and that of Balochistan province are Lasbela, Gwadar, Pasni, Turbat, and Panjgur. Climate. In coastal region, the climate is mild. Due to the adjacent sea, there is not much difference between summer and winter temperature. The average temperature in the summer is 30 degrees Celsius, while in winter the average temperature is 15 degrees Celsius. The coastal region remains humid throughout the year, while land breeze and sea breeze are important features of this region, which keep the climate mild. The region also receives less rainfall. The average annual rainfall is 30 centimeters. Vegetation. Coastal region has fewer forests due to less rainfall. Coconut trees are not as common here as in the coastal areas of the rest of the world. The mangroves are abundant in the coastal areas. Economic conditions. Being coastal region, fishing is the main occupation of this area. Small ports on the coastal belt of Balochistan are Pasni, Jivani, and Dadani, which are famous for fishing. The development of the Gwadar port in Balochistan has begun begun a new era of prosperity. The main occupation of the people of coastal rural areas of Sindh is fishing. Karachi has the status of an international port, so it is the center of trade activities in the world. Besides this, Karachi is a big industrial city, and people from all parts of the country are associated with different types of jobs here. Karachi is the largest industrial city of Pakistan. Population. The coastal region is densely populated. Karachi is the most populous city and port of this region. Its population is more than 15 million. Other ports like Port Qasim, Badani, and Gwadar have more population of fishermen. Arid and semi-arid mountain regions. Arid mountain regions. Areas. Arid mountainous region consists of Pakistan's western mountain ranges and plateau of Balochistan. This region covers the former tribal areas and the southwestern districts of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Dera Ismail Khan, Tank, Banu, Kirk, Mahat, and entire Balochistan province except the southern coastal areas of eastern Sindhi and Jafarabad. Vegetation. There are very few forests in this region. Some fruit orchards and different crops are cultivated on a limited scale. Climate. The climate of arid region is extremely severe and dry. The summer season is extremely dry and hot. In most of the areas, the average temperature remains at 35 degrees Celsius in summer and 7 degrees Celsius in winter. Most of the mountainous areas get snowfall. Rainfall in this region is mainly in winter due to western cyclone, whereas there is little rainfall in summer. Hence, forests are scarce, but there are lots of pastures in this area. Annual rainfall in this region is less than 30 centimeters. Population. This region is not densely populated. The rural population is more than the urban population. The literacy rate of this area is higher than that of the rest of the regions. The major cities of this region include Islamabad, Murree, Abbottabad, Mansehra, Sawat, Hunza, Gilgit, etc. Semi-arid mountain region areas. The semi-arid mountain region generally consists of the mountain ranges of the Salt Range, Kalachita Mountain, Kohe Suleiman, and Kithar Mountain. Climate. Summer season is hot and warm, and there is an annual final of 30 to 38 centimeters. Vegetation. This area is very famous for its fruit production, maize, sorghum, gram, and peanuts are the main crops here. Population. The population of this region is scarce. The rural population is more than the urban population. Humid and subhumid mountain region. Humid mountain region areas. The humid mountain region includes Murree in Punjab and Abbottabad, Mansehra and Hazara, etc. in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Climate. Summer is pleasant and winter gets cold. The annual rainfall here is more than 125 centimeters. In summer, the temperature is about 26 degrees Celsius, and the winter temperature is 0 degrees Celsius or less. Vegetation. This area is covered with the different types of vegetation. Various types of fruits are produced in abundance in this area. Population. This region is densely populated. Its urban population is in majority. Subhumid mountain region. Areas. The subhumid mountain region includes the areas of Pahar, Swat, Chitral, and Kashmir. Climate. There is not much rainfall in this area. Annual rainfall about 50 centimeters. The summer is not hot and winter is cold. Vegetation. Many types of vegetation is found in this region. There is limited production of crops and fruits. Population. This region is not densely populated. Major environmental hazards and their remedies. Environment means the surroundings or conditions in which a person, animal, or plant lives or operates. The environment includes landforms, climate, soil, and natural vegetation, etc., has a deep impact on human life. Environment also impacts all activities of human beings in a region, whether these are economic, political, social, religious, or financial. Environmental hazards are such problems that arise from inappropriate or unsuitable environment which adversely affect not only human life but also wildlife, with vegetation and aquatic life. At the beginning of a human life, human resources and needs were limited, but as the human beings progress, their needs continue to rise. To fulfill their growing needs, they began to use natural resources rapidly. This careless use of resources not only began to reduce the resources rapidly, but their use affected environment also. As a result, in this age of technology, many environmental problems have arisen. Following are some of the major environmental hazards being faced by Pakistan. Population. Number one, population. Number two, deforestation. And number three, desertification. And number four, salinity and water logging. Details of these environmental hazards are as under. Population in the present age, where scientific developments have provided innumerable facilities for human beings, it has also initiated some activities which are causing severe damage to the environment. The most significant of these is environmental pollution, sorry, and the mixing of contaminants into our natural environment, which is harmful not only for human beings but also for other creatures, is called environmental pollution. And there are three types of environmental pollution. Number one, air pollution. Number two, water pollution. Number three, land pollution. Air pollution. Air pollution refers to an increase in the amount of harmful gases in the air, such as carbon dioxide and sulfur dioxide, etc. Smoke from the factories and the vehicles is resulting in increase in the harmful gases in the air, which is damaging to the natural environment, such as the depletion of ozone layer and raising the Earth's temperature, called global warming. In addition, it is a cause of various harmful diseases such as lungs cancer, and various skin diseases, etc. Air pollution. Human development cannot be interrupted to reduce air pollution, but such measures can definitely be taken which can reduce the emission of toxic and harmful gases. For instance, the use of such fuels for vehicles that reduce pollution, such as CNG, etc., or growing more trees, similarly installing filtration plants in mills and factories. In addition, the use of such gases that are harmful for the environment, such as chlorofluorocarbon, should be banned. Smoke is also a type of pollution that is a mixture of smoke and fog. It causes eyes, lung, and skin diseases in humans. Water pollution. Water pollution refers to the mixing of various toxic chemicals in water. Water that is discharged from factories contains a number of harmful chemicals that flow into the rivers, canals, and oceans and become part of it. In addition, underground water is contaminated by the use of various pesticides and chemical fertilizers, which are not only dangerous for human life but also damage vegetation and aquatic life. To prevent water contamination, and the wastewater from the factories should be cleaned with filtration plants and then discharged it into rivers and canals. Land pollution. Land pollution refers to the spread of toxic material from household waste, factories, and hospitals on the surface of land, which not only affects the beauty of the earth but also causes the environment to deteriorate. Land pollution can be tackled through solid waste management techniques such as suppressing poisonous material or burning under certain temperatures and reusing the rest of the material by the recycling process. Besides, garbage can be converted into manure. Deforestation. For the development of any country, forests should cover 25% of the total area, but in Pakistan, less than 5% of total area is covered with forests. Furthermore, the existing forests are being cut ruthlessly. This situation is not only damaging our economy but also damaging our environment. Forests are only a source of providing oxygen to the planet Earth, but uncontrolled deforestation is reducing oxygen production. In addition, there is a substantial increase in the amount of harmful gases in the atmosphere, such as carbon dioxide, which is not only deteriorating the environment, but also increasing the temperature of the earth. This is the reason why climate change is occurring by way of decrease in rainfall or excessive increase in rainfall, floods and changes in period of rainfall, etc., which is adversely affecting our agriculture sector. The main reason for all this is deforestation. Therefore, we should strive not only to protect the existing trees, but also to plant more forests so that we can save our environment from climate change. Deforestation is also damaging wildlife, and many of its species are being wiped out by the destruction of their natural habitat. We know reforestation refers to planting of a new forest in place of deforestation. Desertification. Human activities, grazing of cattle, cutting of trees from forests, and growing the same crop repeatedly in the soil altogether make the land barren, infertile, and uncultivable. All this process of defacing the land is called desertification. Almighty Allah has blessed Pakistan with rich agricultural land, but water scarcity is turning this rich land into a desert. Here are some of the main reasons. Number one, the use of poor old methods of cultivation are increasing soil erosion, which is turning the land into a desert. Number two, repeated cultivation of the same crop on a price of land decreases its fertility. After a few years, the land becomes barren and turns into desert. Number three, water is being wasted from the canal irrigation system. The establishment of more industries is also consuming more water, which is causing a water shortage to irrigate the land. Salinity and waterlogging. Pakistan is an agricultural country, and most of our agriculture depends on canal irrigation. Undoubtedly, Our agriculture sector is growing and agricultural production is increasing due to a well-developed canal system. But at the same time, our agricultural lands are being affected by the canal irrigation system. Underground water level is rising due to canal water. When the water level is in an area is up to 5.1 meter, the soil salts come onto the surface with water. The water evaporates and the salts remain on the surface of the ground. As a result, the land becomes uncultivable and barren. This state of affairs is called waterlogging. When the amount of sodium and soluble salts increases in waterlogged land, and this state is called saline. Saline affected, saline affected land can be recovered through cultivation of grass varieties such as puller grass, Bermuda grass, Sudan grass, etc., and fodder such as Janther, Berseem, and Lucerne, and millet, etc., to produce good yield from it. Sometimes the level of underground water gets further elevated and the water passes through the mass of the soil and comes to the surface. Thus, the ground becomes swamped. This is called salinity. In some circumstances, the land even becomes barren and unable to cultivate. Many agricultural lands in Pakistan have lost their productive capacity due to salinity and waterlogging. These agricultural lands are being made cultivable in the following ways. Number one, fuller grass is being fuller or color grass is being planted in waterlogged land to make it cultivable. In Pakistan, water channels, uh, rajbas, and canals are being cemented to prevent wastage of water and protect the land from waterlogging. With the desilting of water channels, other programs like cementing of the water channels and canals have also been launched. It has multiple benefits, and there is less waste of water on the one hand, and there is more water available for irrigation on the other. In the areas of salinity and waterlogging, such trees are being planted that absorb more water through the roots and transfer it into the atmosphere. For this purpose, eucalyptus and poplar trees are planted. Problems associated with the conservation strategies for water, land, natural vegetation, and wildlife. The problems associated with the conservation strategies of water, land, natural vegetation, and wildlife are described below. Number one, water. Point two, lack of resources and the proper arrangements. Sewage treatment plants are not being installed. Consequently, a river and seawater is getting polluted. One of the reasons for the shortage of irrigation water is the loss of water in the canals. This loss is for amount of lining of canals. Resources are needed to construct linked canals. Due to lack of resources, dams are not being built on the rivers, which results in the flow of lot of water into the sea every year. There is an urgent need to build new dams. The old and traditional methods of irrigation are wasting water. For this, farmers must be educated and trained. Land. It is essential to reduce salinity and waterlogging in order to save the land. Two wells can be installed to do this. In Pakistan, forests are being cut down for developing housing schemes, forest factories, motorways, and highways, due to which cultivable area is reducing. Land can also be conserved by limiting these human activities. Land can also be saved by destroying the heaps of garbage lying at places. Land can also be saved by applying new and innovative cultivation methods. We should not repeatedly cultivate the same crops on the land so that its fertility is maintained. Vegetation. These are not only an important habitat for animals and birds, but also reduce the effects of floods and storms. Humans have begun cutting them to make housing, fuel, and furniture, etc. The existing rules for protection of vegetation need to be revised. The future of vegetation can be secured by the efforts of state and the community. In order to save the vegetation, it is also necessary to start awareness campaigns for the people. We should not cut down the trees unnecessarily. The vegetation should be protected from various diseases. Vegetation can also be protected by controlling environmental pollution. Wildlife. The most serious problem in protecting wildlife in Pakistan is the illegal hunting, which should be forbidden. Pastures are reducing due to herding, grazing. People are not aware of this issue. Police can be educated through awareness. Public can be educated through awareness programs. Hunters should be encouraged to seek other sources of income rather than hunting or trading wildlife. Rapidly increasing human population also affects wildlife. Wildlife is facing problems due to shortage of water resources. Wildlife is migrating to other areas due to deforestation, which should also be avoided.